Hello everyone, this is Jessie with Sharp Edges in Oklahoma, and today I thought I'd talk about changing the brushes in a K-9 3 dryer. Let's get down close. Okay, so this is the K-9 3 dryer. It's a double canister dryer with one motor in each canister, and I have already taken the screws out of this, so we'll take this front cap off, set it to the side. Let's get down close here. So you have two motors just like this one, and each one has two brushes in it. This is probably the easiest dryer to do a brush change in because they're right here and easy to access. So the first step is you want to assess the shape of the brushes, and in order to do that, you need to remove them and so you can inspect them. So if you look right here, let me make sure I'm in close enough for you to see. There's a wire that goes in here, a copper wire. It has a tab that goes inside the brush. So I take a flathead screwdriver and put it between that tab and the brush housing, and I'll kind of tap down to get the screwdriver in between those two. Then I'll move the screwdriver forward and kind of pop that tab out. If you can see how this is moved back and there's a tab there. Then you'll take a Phillips screwdriver, a number 2 Phillips screwdriver, and remove the screws from the brush bracket here. There's one of them. There's two of them. Take the bracket off. Now you can remove the brush. Just pull it up, and it'll pull out with that little tab there. And as you can see, this one just came in for service, but these brushes, here's a brand new brush. These brushes are still almost brand new, so they're fine. So we won't actually have to change these. But this is the process you would use to change them. So you do the same thing on the other side, especially if they're really worn, they'll be down and they'll look like that, or shorter. So you'll take this one out, exact same process as the other one. In order to put your new ones in, you have one side of the brush that has a little nib here on the bottom that faces down, and there's a little slot in here for this copper tab to go in. So you'll put your brush down against the armature, the commutator of the motor, and you'll make sure that tab slides into that slot on the brush. Push that down and make sure that the brush is seated all the way forward like that, and you'll feel it'll click into place. Then you'll put the bracket back on, put the screws back in, insert first screw, and we'll put in the second screw. Okay, as you can see, when I started to put this brush in, I started that copper tab in there. So now you want to push it the rest of the way in. So get your flathead screwdriver behind it and push it back in. There we go. Make sure it's snug all the way in there. Do the exact same thing on the other side. And that's how you change the brushes. And you'll do the same thing on the other motor. Anyways, I hope that helps. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.